Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. What's up? How y'all doing? How you doing today? What's up, Miss Haywood, Micah Smith, checking in. Everybody live. What's up? How's your day going?
Bijou fighting with that microphone.
Yeah, I see you over there wrestling.
Yes, Lord. Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Wrestling in there. Y'all ready for the weekend?
I'm always ready for a weekend.
But this type of business is a weekend, really
The
a
weekend is
weekend.
really a Monday for me.
Yes, in the traditional sense.
Given that you work on Saturdays,
Right.
and Sundays, and all those other days.
Yeah.
Every day.
So,
Everybody in the
what new
bed.
movie? Any new movies I need to go see? Try to see this weekend.
I need to see some of these movies on this NAACP Image Award list.
Oh,
Have
so
you
they
seen
only
those?
pick black movies, right?
Yeah, for NAACP. That's all I saw was black movies.
We're so discriminatory.
Well, every other award show.
Yeah,
Being
barely,
funny.
barely
I'm being
add
funny.
us.
Yeah, being funny.
Right.
We
You
gotta
have
give
one
ourselves
little
something.
one little person. Okay.
All right, we're gonna read this letter. We're gonna dive up in here. I think Bad Boys is next week. I thought it was this weekend, but it's next week.
It's the 14th on Tuesday.
So it comes out Tuesday.
Yep.
Oh,
Is this a new way for them to make sure they have like all their sales, but start on
Yeah.
a
For
Tuesday?
the weekend,
So they
yes.
get a whole week technically,
okay.
Tuesday through Sunday,
That's
instead of just the
smart.
weekends.
Okay.
All right, what we got going on?
All right. Dear Sam, I have a 2-year-old, and me and my baby daddy aren't together any longer. Since we split up, he doesn't help as much as he used to, financially or otherwise. He wants to come visit our child on his terms, even though I have moved on. And to keep drama down, I try to keep my personal life separate from my family life. But the baby daddy gets mad and takes it out as far as helping with the baby. I really don't want to take him to child support because we promised to keep our lives out of the court, but I really don't know what to do. Do I ride out the newness of us not being together any longer and wait, or go to court?
All right, I'm gonna let y'all start with that first. Come on, y'all mothers.
Oh, you got to get that child support.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you got to get the child support because just like they talk about, the fact that we use the kids to play games and use power, they use money. So if he's already playing games, you just have to go ahead and get it taken care of.
Yeah, what do you say, Bijou?
I'm on that end with you as well. You got to protect yourself and your child.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you guys are going to be good. I mean, depending on how much child support you might actually get. Now, sometimes you take them to child support to get $55.
Yeah.
You can, but
It's a big fight for nothing.
it's something though, because when those school clothes come up, when those books come up, you got to send money for lunches. You got to do all types of stuff when it comes to kids.
Yeah, but what I've seen? I've sometimes, that child support makes men so upset that they would have given more than child support asked them to
True.
give
Very
if
true.
they would have been able to just do it on their own.
True.
Yeah, if they would just play along, but if you're not willing to co-parent and be instrumental in your kid's life, then
Right.
yeah, you got to go to court.
For sure. And I feel
Yeah.
like child support is reserved specifically for deadbeats. I hate that it's used for so many people guys who are not, deadbeats. They want to be their kids' lives, but it's used for spite.
Yes.
For the women. But it's for, like you said, somebody who does not want to do
Yeah.
their part, and you got to find them to
Right.
take care of their own child.
You know what? See, that's why y'all my family. See, that makes logical sense. I'm not for the courts
Right.
and child support.
No, because they play the dads.
They
They do.
But when you have a person that look like you, okay,
Yes.
that person is yours. That's your baby boy, that's your baby girl. How can you not want them to have
Yes.
what they need?
Yep.
You feel me?
It's
Do
horrible.
right.
You know
Just
what I'm
do
saying?
right.
So I know that you're feeling this type of guilt. We said what we not gonna do. He ain't doing what he gonna do. If he
That's right.
cares, let him hold up his bar. I bet you once he get a piece of paper, he might just straighten the hell up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know some of y'all watching right now. Oh, shit, well, no, I'm not talking about you. If you the type to take care of your kids, I'm not talking about you.
Exactly.
I'm talking about the ones who get mad because she's moved on, she's with somebody else, or they just pissed, and then they want to decide when they want to do something. It never stops with a child. You always have to take care of your child. You'll never stop being a parent. They will be 30, 40, 50s, whatever. If you hear you, they parent.
Yes, and this baby is only 2 years old. You are not about to drag me through all this time.
And two requires a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
You know, so yeah, that's just how I am, man. You know, take care of your baby. You turned around here and you made the baby, so take care of your child.
Right. Now, Barbara said, get child support and then take him back to court to work out a visitation schedule. It will save you a whole lot of headache and heartache. That is the truth.
Yeah, and see, this is a shame that it has to even get to scheduling when to see your child. Why two grown people who sat up there and pulled their damn pants down
Right.
Come on.
and made a whole human, y'all arguing about that?
And it's sad that you can hate each other that much or dislike
Right.
each other that much
Right.
that you can't come to an agreement or understanding for the sake of the person who did not ask to be here.
Come on.
But see, you know, people have this view of relationship as ownership. Like, I own you and everything else, so I don't have to be fair to you. I just, will do whatever I want to do because you're my property.
Comments coming in, what you got?
Now, Adrian said, sounds to me like he violated y'all's agreement and then he withheld support from his child, not just yours. Nobody wants the courts in their lives, but do the child need to suffer because of you too?
Yeah.
And
Now-
Jubilee said, go to court, sis.
Now let me add this.
Yes.
If you know he don't make that much, right? Mm-hmm. You know he the type that's running from job to job.
Yes.
I'm going to say something. I'm about to make some people upset.
Okay.
But if you know he's the type of person that goes from job to job, to avoid child support,
What a nightmare.
don't waste your time. I say this because you're going to be upset. You're going to be upset when you see the little check that you get, and you got to chase down the money when you can take this time to put into you and your future and your baby. Do not be wasting time. If I'm just being real, if he always had a job that was only paying him a certain amount of money, and he never showed you a potential goal, because it's stress. I see my sister stressing over it. I see them
Right.
out there like, and then they get the $20 check, like you said, with $5. You get a little $20 check. You've been going down to court dealing with all. Now you got this stress. You can't be the best mother you can be because you're stressed out, letting him still control. He actually still controlling. So
Absolutely.
if you got to deal with that type of stuff, I wouldn't do it. Now you also got some guys who will work and they will quit when the child support papers come to the job.
Just no good. No good.
They will quit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Oh, I know it for a fact. Y'all know I know.
That's a fact.
I get the paper and I'm like, oh, he won't be here long.
That's ridiculous.
Child support papers are in.
I don't understand that mentality. I don't understand
You know what?
it.
I'm telling you, but see, Sam, some about them that child support that it makes a man. Y'all get them papers and it go, y'all lose it.
Yeah, because and let me be on the other side. Okay.
Keep it real.
Okay. And what they ask for, depending on, like I said, if you make a certain amount, you don't make a certain amount, it's totally gone. So some guys don't have a place to go stay because you got to get that whole checkup.
True.
But it shouldn't stop you from figuring out how to go get some bread, because what do women do? What do mothers do?
No, you
This
gotta hustle.
this is not about me citing. This is about facts.
Yeah.
I see women who go out their way to make things happen.
Absolutely.
Who take buses to work, who take 2 or 3 buses and trains and subways, and they get another damn job. And then you sit up here, I don't know. You figure it out.
Right.
You figure it out.
You got to.
And you cannot see, I see this a lot. I hear it and I see it. And it pisses me off because the baby didn't ask to be here.
That's the truth.
Child did not ask to be here.
Yeah.
But you know what? When I was younger, I had my first child young. And my mother did warn me. She said, no matter what you do, that's your baby.
I knew you was gonna say that.
You got to take care of it. You
that.
cannot depend on anybody else. That's your child.
It's so sad.
It is.
It's so sad.
All black mothers tell you.
Yeah,
don't
but that's a fact. And I don't know if it's all black mothers or is it all mothers. I don't know, because it's crazy that you said that, because I knew you were going to say it, because I've heard the same thing.
Absolutely.
So it's something that's kind of like, I don't know if that's embedded in our brains. Like, we know as at least we're speaking from the black perspective here, that as black women, we know that's our child. Now, I don't know if that goes on in any other culture. Do they just tell you, that's your baby no matter what happens?
No matter what.
But at the end of the day, there are men, let's take it for the men, who look at it the same way, who say that's my child no matter what, and I'll go to court to fight you for my child.
I know I got buddies who went to the court themselves.
That's
to
right.
put them on, they put themselves.
So I'm here,
so they could get visitation.
I'm here, Your Honor, to put myself on child support. You know what I'm saying?
They must have had a crazy baby mama.
They didn't want to go. They didn't want to go through it because they already knew what she was saying and doing. It was like, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah,
I'd rather.
You won't control it. I will.
Yeah.
So some men, I'm not for it, will put themselves in the system. Because I say, hey, bro, if you put yourself in the system, you can't make that payment. They're gonna lock you up. And it's not about your child. It's about the fact that it's a court order that they didn't get their money.
Yeah. But at least you have a leg to stand on if you go to family court and you can get a visitation schedule.
Well, it's totally different. Now, some men, let me talk to the brothers. They can't afford that because now that they're paying child support, they cannot afford to get visitation. Just because you pay child support does not guarantee you visitation with your child. That's a fact. That's the law. I learned that from an attorney.
So wait, You can be paying and not be able to see your child?
No, that's totally different. Visitation rights and child support are totally different.
Well, I know that they usually give a standard visitation schedule, but they won't even hear you in family court if you are not paying child support.
Yeah, and that's still sad.
Yeah.
Because what about if a mother can't pay? What happened if she can't? What happened if she lost her job?
I know a woman personally who goes through the same thing.
But they don't take the child from her and say, you know what, you couldn't take care of this kid, so we gonna move the baby on over here. They don't do that. The mama has to still keep her baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, the courts are in favor of the mother, no matter how crazy whatever. It
Don't
takes
matter.
a lot. It takes a lot.
It's changing.
Well, I don't know.
If you got that guap, you gotta have that money.
The men that I know who have gone through it, it's unfortunate, especially when they're good guys and they just happen to get jammed up with the wrong chick.
Yeah.
And then now you paying
Ohio,
for it.
somebody just said visitation is a separate order and not tied to child support in Ohio. It's not.
I know it's a separate order, but you cannot be seen in family court unless you have child support established.
That's ridiculous. So you're still not even. So you're not the father. And see, this is how backward it is.
So what do you mean you're not the father?
So you're not. You haven't. So in order to. So what she's saying is, in order for me to get in here, I have to. It's not really even just about the child support. You have to take a DNA test.
Yes.
You have to establish paternity to say that you are the father. So you do paternity, you wind up on child support anyway. But you have to take a paternity test in order to be able to have visitation rights or be able to bring it up in court to see the child.
Exactly.
You know what's sad about that? Even now, people don't. Men afraid to sign birth certificates because of that.
Yes, of course.
They're afraid to sign papers in the hospital because they don't know what's going to end up in their mailbox.
Because come on, man, you got people you got dudes, who done died in jail. You go see people that he locked up. He's in there. Now I ain't talking. I'm talking. He's in with violent crime type people.
No,
I'm just being real.
But you got to think about the child. How
is it worth it?
How is your child gonna feel when they look at that birth certificate, looking for mom and dad, and only mom on there?
I never cared.
Can I be honest? So you never cared. Okay, but I will say
know
this.
some people who care.
Yeah.
I want to. There has to be some accountability here for the mother, right? So you talking about how does a kid? How do you feel? Well, what type of person are you to where you don't have a man who's gonna put his name? Are you that type of person that he's that worried about getting something happening to him that he's going to sign, or what type of person is he? Is he that worried about, you know what I'm saying, not taking care of his responsibilities that he can't sign the birth certificate?
Well, it depends on what age he is.
Yeah.
Because when you're young, you're in your 20s or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you might not want to do it not because of her, because of she might tell you back in the day, well, I ain't gonna be able to get these stamps. I ain't gonna be able to, it's old school stamps. I ain't gonna be able to get what do they call it now?
They still call it stamp, but EBT card.
EBT card. So if you put your name on there, they gonna cut that. Then you might, you can't pay because you was only making $200 and something dollars a week. So woo. So sometimes even the woman would tell you, don't do it. Okay. But you still need to put your name on there. If you father,
that's your
for your rights.
Yes.
For your rights.
That's the only way.
But and this is also what happens. You date. You get that good feeling, and you know everything wasn't a relationship to start off. You might have hooked up at the club, some love at the club. And
let me tell you something.
Don't even know.
It's so sad. Like you want every example to be something that you can learn from, because you see it time and time again, and then you find people find themselves in those bad situations, and you're like, oh my God, like how did I end up here? Because I saw this happen to somebody else.
Yeah.
But like you just have to try to learn, like. Protect yourself if you do not know who you laying down with. That's the only thing.
Practice putting on a condom.
Because we see it over and over. It don't even be the bad people, but these situations turn.
Right.
They turn, don't it?
It'd be a bad situation, turn you bad.
Yeah.
Like, it just be so bad, so toxic.
Yeah, because you don't even know each other, and baby on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, more comments. We got 30 seconds before we go live on the air.
Oh, boy. Okay, so Melvina said, run, skip, jog, or gallop to child support. And Yvette said, my sons are now 28, 26, 22, 20, and 13. They never need more than I could provide. Okay, so I guess she's not taking them.
So she said she don't need $1. Yeah. That's a lot of kids and I need $1 for.
And again, it's about, do you have time to deal with all that? To me, I'm like, I like to just get stuff done. I don't. If you said no, all right, you out my life. I'm done. Now, once the child get older and y'all want to connect, that's on you. But I'm not about to waste time
chasing after you for the relationship for the child though.
No.
No.
I wouldn't. Not 310. That's a good one. That is very good. Yeah, we're live on Facebook now, 31WZAK, Sam Sylk Show, Bijou Star. We are on here, and watch the page because it's real. It's like real on Facebook. It's like, so let's read the letter so they can catch up. This chat, when you talk about child support, it gets.
Listen.
Yes.
Man.
Okay. Dear Sam, I have a 2-year-old, and me and my baby daddy aren't together any longer. We split up, and he doesn't help as much as he used to, financially or otherwise. He wants to come visit our child on his terms, even though I have moved on. And to keep drama down, I try to keep my personal life separate from my family life. But the baby daddy gets mad and he takes it out as far as helping with the baby. I really don't want to take him to child support because we promised to keep our lives out of the court, but I really don't know what to do. Do I write out the newness of us not being together any longer, or wait and go to child support?
What was the last part? That's what I missed. I want to understand. What does she mean by that?
Do I write out the newness of them not being together? She's thinking that he's just acting out.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, the baby's still hungry. Baby still needs some clothes.
Diapers.
And there you go. So, when you have a child, enough of them kid-ass games.
Period. Right. Ain't no
and we ain't got time for all this. Now, y'all always hear I'm not a fan for child support court and all that type of stuff, but you just doing it for a form of a weapon.
Right.
But when y'all have an agreement and he can't keep the agreement, women got to do what they got to do.
The baby's still
I'm just saying. Now, don't waste your time if he was never keeping a job, or he don't make that much.
Right.
I'm just being real, because now you're stressing yourself out running down here to get $12, and you upset all the time because the court don't care about your baby. They just want theirs. Y'all came down there, now they got involved. But don't be stressing yourself out, mothers.
For $50 a month.
For $50.
I'm with you on that, Sam.
But if y'all done made an agreement, he's still out here riding, kicking it all, everything.
Every time you see him on IG,
come on,
looking fresh, always out,
come on, hey,
drinking top shelf.
It's on you. It's on you now.
Come on now.
How you gonna sit over here and this child look?
And there's so many people right here, right there, doing that right now.
Right now.
Capping on the gram or whatever, on Facebook or whatever.
Right.
and got children out here hungry, waiting on them to come see him, but they ain't never showing up.
At all. And now she's left there to tell the story. Why y'all don't have, why they don't have this and that. Man, I don't know about you, but when I look at my people, my sons, my daughter, my grandkids, I look at them like, man, come look at that. Come here, give me come here. What?
That's how you feel.
They're my babies.
I'll do anything
How you
for my
supposed to
baby.
feel.
Take care of your kids, man. What the hell wrong with you because y'all done broke up?
Yeah.
Because y'all got petty beef.
Right. Now the baby's sitting over here. I'm getting all a little
No,
emotional.
we can go on that forever.
Pay that $50.
5780931.
Kenny said
Should she
get
put
that
them on? Should she put them on support or not? Holla. Let's go. Last comments before we go, man. I done got a little upset here right now, and I'm hungry. I got a salad waiting on me. I'm about to tear that thing up.
Yes,
5
I can't
more
wait.
minutes.
Yes. All right. Katrina said he needs to stop letting that man get a free pass. She needs to stop letting that man get a free pass. She still has feelings for him, period.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
No, well, it doesn't. I mean,
I don't even know if that's
she has that soft point. That's what that is. It's a soft spot. She's like,
The
well,
father
we
of your
did do
child.
this, we did. Yeah, she still has it. It's not like she don't want to go through all that. She's like, man, hopefully he'll come around and then we can work this thing out.
Because it feels very definite when you put them papers on that man. If you thought you was gonna have another chance with him, it almost signs, seals, and delivers the closure.
You hit it on the head right there.
Oh, I know. I done been
Yeah.
around
so
it.
that's what it is.
I've been around this on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
You send them papers out. Bruh said, oh, I was thinking about it, but I changed my mind. Don't call me.
No
Don't
more.
look at me. Text me about my child, and
Too
that's
bad.
it.
Goodbye. I wouldn't
I
care.
done seen it. Okay? Break the girl's heart.
Welcome to the show. What you got to say? Talk to this woman.
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
We just said that too. Yeah, that's the old school. saying.
Depending on what state she stay in, she's not going to get much. And then from experience, she put him on child support. He stopped working. She's not getting no money. So just take care of baby, go on about her life.
All right.
It's lost, not hers.
Yeah. And this, how old are you? Are you old school, middle school? What are you?
Oh, I'll be 43 on the 21st.
Okay, you middle school. All right. Hey, welcome to the show. What do you got to say? Help this woman out, Reality Hour.
Listen, I didn't even hear it all because I just got in my car. But you know what? It don't even make no difference. Hell yeah. Because the kids should never have to suffer for no adult stupid mistakes. That's their beef. It ain't got nothing to do with them kids.
Yeah. He's like, go on and take them for even the $19. Go on down there.
You know what I'm saying?
Spend more money on your gas than you get from him.
Right. All right. Thanks a lot for the call. Last comments and then we go.
All right. Karen said, save yourself the headache and go on to court, honey. Otherwise, you're pretty much just putting off the inevitable. This will only get worse, and it's so much easier to handle things while you're thinking more clearly than try to doing it later once he's completely pissed you off. Be honest, clear and upfront, and do what's in the best interest of your baby. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Well, some of y'all I be looking at Facebook and baby mamas and baby daddies be going at it, making different little comments, stressing themselves out. That's too much. And then your child missing out on homework. Just telling the truth. Missing out on quality time you can be spending with them while you sitting up here going back and forth with some dude or some woman that is just over with. Meanwhile, the baby is suffering.
I ain't going back and forth. I'm filing.
Kay ain't playing. She
Right,
going
she
to court.
going to court. I want that 98 cents you got there.
Every little penny.